Welcome everyone. We are today going to discuss Codeforces round 966 if 3. So the first question is when 3 wrote down p integers on the board and that is good. He is sure that he had lost an important integer n among them and that is bad. The integer n had a form 10 to the power n 2 greater than and equal to 2. With the symbol exponential denotes exponentiation, we all know. Something went wrong and Humphrey missed the symbol exponentiation when writing the important integer. For example, instead of 10 to the power 5, he would have written 105. And instead 10 to the power 19, he would have written 1090. Okay, so the question is very simple. Hi Pratmesh, रोक दे recording, मेरा laptop hang करे. So we have quite understand the question. Let's take an example. Let's take example like if n is written 2, 0, 3. If my number is 20335. Okay, so how can we check if this integer is the bad, is our good integer or not? What has been given? Is our good integer or not? Okay, what we have to do, we have to first check the first two digits, is it 10 or not, and the remaining digits, is it is more than equal to 2 or not. Okay, so how can we take out the first two elements? First we have to calculate the number of digits, which is 5 in this case, and then from getting this we can take out, since we have to take the first two integer, what we will do, we will divide the num from into the power total number of digits minus 2. This will give us the starting two. This will give us the starting two numbers. Okay. Now we have to check the rest of the numbers. So how can we get the rest of the numbers? By finding the mod, right? So what we have to do, after finding the first two elements and the rest of the elements, we have to check whether the first two element is 10 or not. This what we have to do. We have to check if the first two elements is equal to 10, and we have to check the rest of the element is greater than equal to 2 or not. Now, in this situation, we will encounter one edge case, which will be if the total number of digits, let's take the total number of digits as ND, if it is equal to 4, then what will be our number? Let's take a 4-digit number 20, let's say 1002. For this case, we know like these two digits are 0 and 2, which will give our output as no. So we have to handle this edge case separately. Otherwise, for every element whose first two element is equal to 10 and the rest element is more than 2, it will give yes. So let's move on to our code and let's see. first I have calculated total number of digits by finding the log 10 of the number and incrementing it by 1. We will get the total number of digits. If the total number of digits is less than 2, then there is no sense of finding anything because the condition is already telling it is a no. Then when the total number of digits is more than 2, then we will find the y, which is the first two element, and the rest element in x. Then I am finding if y is equal to 10 or x is more than equal to 2, then we will handle the edge case, which is if the total number of digit is more than equal to 4, then if it is a unit digit, then it will return no or it will return yes. So this is the question. I will quickly submit and show. Bro, wrote the recording. Ratnesh, you there? So the next question is sitting in a bus. In Berlin, a bus consists of a row of n seats numbered from 1 to n, and passengers are advised to always board the bus following these rules. What are the rules? If there are no occupied seat in the bus, a passenger can sit in any free seat, and otherwise a passenger should sit in any free seat that has at least one occupied neighboring seat. So the question is very simple. Let's copy this test case so that I can explain you guys. So look at here what the question is saying now. We have to arrange the seats. We have to arrange the passenger in such a way so that it is following the rules given. So they are asking if it is if the passengers are following the rules or not. We have to return yes or no, right? Yeah. So what we have to do? Like the first passenger coming in is 5. Since the first passenger coming in is 5, he can take any position. So what we will do, we will create a set and we will maintain that 5 has already taken the seat. Now the next passenger taking the seat at 4. What we have to do, we have to check if either the previous element of 4, that is 3, or the next element of 4, that is 5, is already occupied or not. You can see that 5 is already occupied, so this is a fulfilled condition. This is correct. So the next element coming, the next passenger is taking the seat 2. So we have to again check if the 1 or 3 is already occupied or not. Since 1 and 3 both are not occupied, so this is wrong. Or we can say that it is not following the order. So we will return no. Okay. This is very simple. I have explained the logic while explaining the question. That is all we have to do. We have to maintain a set. We have to insert the first element. Then after iterate through the array and keep on inserting the element and checking if the previous element and the not the previous element but the element -1 or element +1 is already present or not. If it is already present,
then it is following our rule. If it is not present, then it is not following our rule. Let's see the code. I have taken the input array, then I've taken a set. I'm already inserting A0 element. Then I'm iterating in the array from 1 to n minus 1, and I'm checking if the element minus 1 or element plus 1 is already present in the array, present in my set or not. If it is not present, then I am breaking out through this and printing it a no. I hope this question is clear. Let's move on to the next question. Numeric string template. Krishna has an array A called template consisting of n integers. She has m strings, each consisting only of lowercase Latin letters. The strings are numbered from 1 to m. She wants to check which string matches the template. There we have been given a set of rules which must be followed. So I will take an test case from here and I will explain what has been asked and what we have to return. So my test case. So what has been given is what has been given. We have to make basically matches. We have to create a code. Okay, if 3 matches A, so A also matches 3. So there should not be any string 2 which should match A, or there should not be A which matches to another integer 7. Okay, I hope this is clear. What we have to make sure is if A3 matches A, so A should match 3. All we have to do in this question. If this follows, then we will return yes. If this does not follow, we will return no. Okay, this is very simple question. What we can do here is we can we can create our we can create a map of integer to character and character to integer. Then on iterating through the string, we can keep on keeping a track of the integer to string and then string to integer. If it is not following the order or the rule which is given here, we will return no. We will see the code and we will see how we have to implement it. See, I have taken the input array, then I've taken okay. In the question, we have also been given input m, which is for taking see, the third line of each test case contains a single integer m, the number of string to check for the template matching. So we will be giving a m number of string which we have to check. Okay, so we will take the input m and we will then we are creating two maps. One is integer to character mapping and another is character to integer mapping. Then I'm taking my string input. First, the foremost thing what I'm doing is the size of the string. If it is not equal to n, of course, it is not possible that we can have yes. So I am already returning no. But if it is matching, then what I'm doing is I am creating a I'm matching my integer to character mapping and then character to integer mapping. If it does not follow the rule, I am breaking out and I will print no, otherwise yes. I hope this is clear. So let's move on to the next question. right, left, wrong. Okay. Platt found a strip of n cells numbered from left to right from 1 to n. In the ith cell, there is a positive integer ai and a letter si, where all si are either L or R. Platt invites you to try to score maximum possible points by performing any number of operations. So I will explain the question from the test case. What we have to do now? We have to make a pair. We have to make a L and R pair. You have to make a L and R pair which can give L and R pair such that R index should be more than L index. All we have to do in this question. Okay. So then what we have to output is, then from L to R we will keep the track of sum and we will output the final sum. So for this example, the first LR pair is from index 0. LR pair is 0 and 4. So what is the sum I am getting from 0 to 4? 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 4, 10 and 50. So 50. The second LR pair I am getting is from 2, comma 3. And the sum I am getting from here is 7. So the total sum is 22. I hope the question is clear. What we have to do in this question, we have to find out the LR pair. So what I will do, I will keep a track of L in a separate L indexes in a map. Okay. Or I can take a vector or anything. Okay. Then I will keep a track of R indexes in a separate vector. What I will do I will short L and R both. Then for the lowest index of L, I will take the highest index of R. Okay. And I will keep on creating my LR pairs. After creating LR pairs, I will take out the sum and I will add the total sum and that will be my output. I hope this is clear. So the only crux in this question is how can we like the complexity will increase if we keep on adding our pair by sum. Okay, because if we are going from 0 to 4 we have to take out the sum, then we are going from 2 to 3 we have to take out the sum. This will increase our complexity. So to decrease our complexity, what we can do, we can create a prefix sum. Okay, what will be the prefix sum of this array? It will be 1, 3, 6, 10 and 15. Let me write the indexes as well. 0, 2, 3, 4. So what is my first pair? My first pair is 0 to 4. So how can we add it to my final sum? We can do it like prefix sum at 4 minus prefix sum at 0 plus my value at 0. Okay, see, it's 15 minus 1 plus 1, which is equal to 15. Right? Let's check it for this also. Prefix sum of 2 is 6. No, sorry, prefix sum of 3. Right? Prefix sum of 3 is 10. minus 6 plus 3, which is 7. I hope this question is very clear to you. Let's see the implementation. I'm taking the input array and I'm creating the prefix num. Then I'm taking the string. I'm creating a vector of L indices and R indices, and I'm keep on storing the indices. Then I'm sorting my L and reverse sorting my R. Then I will create the pairs and will store in a set. Okay. Then on iterating through set, I will take out the indices and will calculate the sum from my prefix sum, and I will finally output the final sum. I hope this question is also clear.